Hello and welcome to another bite-sized testimony message coming to you live from the Dollar Tree. I'm just running errands with my family, and actually I just met one of my subscribers over at Costco. I believe you told me your name is Robin, so if it is not Robin but another R name or not an R name, I'm sorry, but I wanted to say hi just in case you're watching this video. It was very nice to meet you. So I just wanted to share an encouragement for some of you who feel like your life wasn't what you expected, wasn't what other people expected as far as your career or your success or different things like that. So I basically dropped out of college, and I felt very embarrassed by that for a long time. To take you back to where I was, I always assumed that I was going to go to college and get a 4-year degree, and then things just kind of switched up on me when I didn't have money to go to school, and I didn't want to get into debt, and I didn't have a lot of scholarships, but I did actually go and get my associate's degree debt-free. I have a video about that, how God paid for my college tuition. And so being in college, after being a straight A honor roll student, I couldn't get into like a major university, couldn't afford it. So I went to a community college, and I talk more about this in a video I titled When God Changes Your Dreams. So it talks all about that whole thing and how God came through and just like removed the vision and dreams I had for my life, and I just surrendered and submitted to his plan. And once I got my associate's degree, I remember talking to people in my family, talking to different coworkers, talking to my bosses, because I was working and studying in school at the same time. So I remember talking and being like, okay, well, I got my associate's degree. I don't really know what I'm going to do next. And a lot of people, because I am very academically inclined, like I'm very smart, like I learn well, like I do good on tests, like I can get a degree. But I just felt like, Lord, if this is for me, if you want me to go on and continue higher education, get my bachelor's, like you're going to have to provide the money to do that. And that will be my sign, basically, if you provide the money, that I'm going to get my bachelor's. And I didn't. There was no way financially for me, debt-free, to get a bachelor's degree. And so I remember telling people, like, I'm quit. Like, that's it. I got my associates, and like, that's it. And they were basically shocked. Like, why would you do this? Almost like you are sabotaging your future career if you don't get a bachelor's degree, like something to fall back on. And at this time, God was already calling me toward performing and speaking and entertainment, because I started doing some classes just for fun, some electives. I did dance and I did theater, and it really broke me out of this shell that I was in, that I kind of had a fear of like public speaking and a fear of like entertaining. I knew I had a desire for it, but there was a lot of fear involved in it, and I never quite felt like I was like meant to do that, to be on camera, be on stage. I was like, maybe I'll be behind the camera. I went to school for film and TV. I'm going to be a producer. And then after I did those classes, it just awakened something in me that I was like, this is it. Like, I want to do this. I never knew that it would translate into YouTube. I never knew that it would be something that actually helped me a lot in ministry, because when you're speaking the truth, you do need a lot of boldness. You do need a lot of courage. When you're being a performer, you do need a lot of boldness. You do need a lot of courage. And it's just interesting how the Lord, by me submitting to him and saying, God, have your way, lead me, open the doors. This is just the direction that I've been in, where it's like going to college for television production, getting into acting, doing work in Hollywood, and then becoming a mom, and then getting into ministry. Like, this was never what I had designed for my own life. I didn't have that in my 5-year, 10-year plan, but it was what God wanted. And I just want to encourage you guys who just feel like the normal route, I guess, doesn't work for you. You want to be an entrepreneur. You want to be able to go to a trade school. You want to do something that's just outside of the track of like, you go to school, you go to college, you get a degree, you get married, all that stuff. So not everybody fits into that. And it's fine if you do, and it's fine if you don't. But I just wanted to encourage you. And one of my favorite verses is in Ephesians 2:10. It's like, we are God's masterpiece, created in advance to do the work that he prepared for us to do. And so I believe that means God has a plan, God has a destiny, he has a journey for us specifically. And if we go to him, then he will help us to find out what that purpose, what that calling is. So I just wanted to encourage you guys, some of you who may feel like, I'm a loser, like, this is crazy, I thought I'd be further along, what am I doing? People are asking me what I'm doing, I don't really have a good answer, but I just feel like God is leading me in this way. Just keep on that path, on that track. We don't always see things clearly when we're in it, but when we look back, we can get more understanding about what God is doing. So just wanted to encourage you. Let me know if you need prayer for anything, if you agree with this, if you disagree with this. I would love to talk to you guys in the comments about this subject, and let me know what you think about it. I will see you soon. Okay? Bye.